Hello everyone, welcome to Vyap's Growth Series. Our journey is getting exciting, momentum is picking up, and our commitment to instill hope is super energized. For every hope we create today, the world would see a growth story tomorrow. Vyap's growth story is dedicated to the power of an individual, the power of optimism over pessimism, the power of positivity over negativity, and the power of hope over despair. The power of self talk to establish oneself amid confusion and flourish amid uncertainty, and keeping it simple amid complexity. The realization of your power to do big and chase your dreams in our purpose is the same, and we are also committed to it. And it all starts with hope and inspiration from somebody who has walked the talk. To inspire millions, today in Vyap's Growth Series, we have with us Mr. CP Gurnani, MD and CEO of Tech Mahindra. CP, with over 3 decades of experience, has been instrumental in his contribution and constant endeavor to create new benchmarks of excellence.
And thank you for inviting me. I'm definitely eager and look forward to this conversation. All the best to you guys in Vyap also, and clearly your communication to the hundreds of people or thousands of people means a lot to me. Thank you.
Thanks, CP. So we start up with our first curiosity. How do you see the growth of technology in India, and what are the broader changes the IT industry would see due to the current pandemic?
So, Pankaj, first is on a fundamental level. The world, the way it was designed, it was always I at the center of the universe, and then you built your family, you built your communities, you built your countries. And I strongly believe, as long as we remember that individual can make a huge difference. And that's why in Mahindra Group we came up with those RISE 10X, which always talk about those three RISE 10X. Number one, stretch goals. Number two, positive thinking or positivity. And number third was alternate thinking. So I'm assuming is that each one of us wants to do more, and those stretch goals create the MS Dhonis or the Virat Kohlis, because while somebody was complaining that I live in a small house, I don't have a proper coach, there was somebody who was running at 4 a.m. in the morning. So in my opinion, the current environment is equal to opportunity. And the simple reason, future of work or future of India is fundamentally saying that you and I today are connected. We are going to be at least familiar with technology.
Mm-hmm.
And number three, to improve productivity, we will automate. So if you look at the three elements of this, we said connected, we said technology, and we said automation. And what are the end benefits? End benefits to a farmer is that an Nasik farmer, if he was selling his produce at 2 rupees a kg, and somebody in Delhi was buying it at 20 rupees a kg, I'm not saying that the food chain does not or should not get employed. But is it fair to the farmer? Now, if I use technology as a medium, if you were a producer of, let us say, a pickle in your native village in Bihar, I mean, you had abundant mangoes, your mom taught you some beautiful way of, making pickles. what will it make sure that a Pankaj gets his pickle and he gets it directly from the source? And I'm not trying to only define the commerce here. I'm only trying to give you the end user benefits. It's like when we did the railway computerization, nobody went into the complexities of railway networks. They only wanted to stand in a queue those days,
Mhm.
fill up a form, and know instantly whether they're getting a ticket or not.
Mhm.
Right? And that's why it was considered a huge success in India. So, my submission to all of us is that the opportunities have only opened up. It has now been proven that the next door Kirana shop, you can deal with them electronically and they will deliver goods to your house. So
Right.
let's see the opportunity. The second opportunity, you live in a village. You want to have this computer, but you don't have power. Now, my submission is today you can generate power in your own house because of the solar panels or because of the gobar gas or because of the alternate fuel strategy, and you can create your own microgrid.
Right.
So I think this democratization of technology, and the more we can democratize people learning, people healthcare, I think we are off to a great start, and COVID 19 has accelerated all these opportunities.
You rightly talked about this COVID-19 has given us, obviously it's a challenge, but it has given us a lot of opportunities to grow further. My second curiosity comes from the first curiosity itself, and it's more about IT industry. So in this totally new scenario, what kind of transformation IT industry requires to help themselves prepare for the quantum jump by leveraging current opportunity?
Very good question. So let's take a step back and look at the evolution of IT industry in India. The folks in TCS, particularly what is known as Mr. F.C. Kohli, now known as Father Kohli, when he started Tata Consulting Services, it was all about I have the brains, I can do work out of India.
Mhm.
Year 2000, I'm not going to go through the full evolution. Year 2000 came, we said, we can fix your problems. We moved up the value chain. Suddenly, Fortune 500 became our clients.
Mhm.
Year to 2020, COVID moments.
Mhm.
What has that proven for Indian IT industry? Number one, you can work from home. Number two, you will be able to deliver seamless service from home. That means in a distributed environment. Number three is cyber security will become more critical because now your data centers and your servers are now in disparate locations. Number fourth, cloud is here to stay. So I can go on, but the whole point, Pankaj, is that the acceleration and adoption of technology only proves that point that whether you as an individual will become relevant or will remain relevant now depends on you. It is not your university, it is not your campuses, it is not your company. The evolution of you as an individual will determine how well you mesh into the future growth of you individually and the future growth of enterprise. Now,
Mhm.
people have used different words for this. I met the other day an engineer who said, "Oh, I'm going to start something on my own." I said, "All right, now what is your business plan? What is your team? Where do you want to go?" He said, "No, I'm a solopreneur." And I said, "Solopreneur? What is that?" He said, "Solo entrepreneur." I said, "What does it mean?" He said, I like doing what I want to do, and I will only work with the clients on things that I want to work on,
Mhm.
and I am going to sell my services also. I said, all right. So you're talking about gig economy.
Mhm.
He said, yes. So my again submission to you, Pankaj, and all the viewers is flexibilities of the way you work, whom you work with, why you work with, and what work you do. You are the center of the universe. That's why I started the conversation by saying it starts with I, it should be I first.
Okay. So, in nutshell, what you wanted to tell was that even today, adaptability and agility will mark success of an individual. You need to give your best. At the same time, you need to be agile and adaptable enough to suit the needs of the environment.
I think I want to rephrase it that I, as an individual, I owe it to myself to be relevant. I can be a social worker, or I could be a paramedic, or I could be a software engineer.
Mhm.
The rate of change is right in front of us.
Mhm.
And if you, as an individual, remember that you have all the tools now available
Mhm.
for learning, unlearning, for development, self development,
Mhm.
you will do well.
So, from the second curiosity, we have our third curiosity. So, what are the growth of employment prospects in the IT industry in quarters to come? Do you see the disruptive new tech startups and also these solopreneurs would change the course of how an IT industry functions?
Post COVID economy will suggest a new framework of employment. And to me, I've already touched on two topics. The first topic was anything which can go digital will go digital.
Mhm.
The second topic I touched on was that please be the disruptor. You don't have to wait for the grid electricity to come to you through a Rajasthan State Electricity Board or an MP State Electricity Board. You can create your own grid. Now, the post COVID moments, the redefinition of work is a method in which you are able to design a new solution,
Mhm.
and those ideas will come to you. It doesn't matter whether you work for a large corporation or you are individual entrepreneur.
Mhm.
That Pankaj Vyap you set up as a turnaround transformation company
Mhm.
after 1 year in software industry,
Mhm.
that you found your calling.
Mhm.
You could have as well been working in a larger corporation and saying that I am going to marry my skills
Mhm.
and I will upgrade my skills to make an impact in some client's life or some fellow employee's life. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter what you choose.
Mhm.
The fundamental differentiator is a Vyap will say, I innovated.
Mhm.
Vyap will say, I was a risk taker.
Mhm.
Vyap will use the word that I know how to work and collaborate with teams. Vyap may say that we know importance of networking, including networking on social media. So you will decide where you want to be, but it is true that if Geo had not innovated, many of us would have been struggling in this COVID moments.
Correct.
And I'm not saying that Airtel was not good or Vodafone was not good. It is just that Geo made sure that somebody brought in alternate thinking.
Amid established players, amid established players.
So, so I can only say is that as long as you remember alternate thinking and stretch goals, you will do well.
This was really insightful. Now we have our fourth curiosity, and which has to do with you as an individual, because you are an inspiration to many. While even before when we talked about that you are coming in our show, there are many curiosities which has come to us, and the question which we are putting as our fourth curiosity is has come from our viewers only, and we have clubbed it and put it in front of you. So when a young individual looks at you and feels inspired by everything which you have done and achieved, how would you tell this young individual that you are no different and even he can be successful through examples of your life?
Uh, Again, thank you. I mean, I feel only humble about the success or the support I've got from many people, both my juniors, my professors, my parents, my wife, my children. I can only look back and say thank you guys for supporting me, more importantly, believing in me and trusting me. Because whatever I'm doing today, it's actually a translation of that trust that you give me. For a young individual who probably wants to dream, I can only repeat is that this small town guy from Chittorgarh, Rajasthan, born in a smaller location called Neemach in Madhya Pradesh, studied in a school whose name is Sri Mahavir Digambar Jain Uchtar Madhyamik Vidyalaya. I think when I look back, I think it's just that life has been very kind to me. So, besides being grateful, I think there was an element of what I would call as an unrest in me. That element of unrest which will want to maximize the work that I was doing. That element of adventure would actually allow me to discover new frontiers. So other day a classmate of mine, he was visiting and he said, CP, have you realized that a normal person works 10 hours and even as a student, while many of us will go to sleep at 11, you would be joining another group and arguing over silly things till 2:30 a.m. And we used to come back and tell you as good friends is that why do you waste your time? And now when they look back, they said, you practiced human engineering more than the chemical engineering during your time. So I'm only playing it back to you what my classmates and friends have said, that what has probably helped me is human engineering. That means understanding the aspirations of the teams that I work with and bringing teams ahead of me. I think that's worked well for me. Number two, you'd always choose your battles. And fairly early in my life, one of my bosses did point out this to me and said, what is your midterm goal? What is your short-term goal? What is your long-term goal? And he made me document it. And I think this goal orientation and having a finish line in mind has helped me because it gives me a sense of purpose. So again, Pankaj, different people use differently, but I'm just telling you what's worked for me.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
Number third is uh, if there was ever a situation between a job which was a little ambitious or a job where the results were predictable, I have always taken a job which was more ambitious because I think I thrive in those gray zones to work. Now, I'm not saying you should do this, it's an individual aspiration. So, and it's worked to my advantage because suddenly my profile was not limited to one vector. People saw a few more vectors in my life.
mhm.
Last but not the least, uh, I like to dream with my eyes open. That means I dream, but I want execution steps. And if I'm going after something, then I'm willing to fail. So some people may call it dream big and fail big, but eventually, I think what has worked for me is dream with an execution plan.
I think this is certainly relatable, and the viewers watching you and people who will be seeing this video would be really inspired by your journey, because it's a journey of a common man making big uh, yeah, on Indian diaspora, and not only India but across the world, because Tech Mahindra does business across the world. So obviously, from a village to a position like you, I'm sure it must have inspired many. Obviously, I am also inspired by the kind of achievement which you have got until now and still going, and I'm sure you must be going ahead with many more to come. So we just saw the views of CP, some very profound perspective and bright opportunities in IT industry to follow. His connect with an individual is great, and his passion for IT industry speaks volumes. Thank you so much, CP, for being with us in Vyap's growth series.
Thank you, Pankaj, and thank you guys for being my kind of people, which is dream, dream big.